Hey, y'all, hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my page, y'all. How are you doing? Come on in. Let's use a lot of colors and make something really pretty. So when you get here, say hey. Let me know how your day is going. What is today? Thursday, right? Let's get busy. I have my notebook because I am looking for the first comment to win some Happy Mail. So, bold is the key word. Are you bold enough to say hi? Say hey. Let's do this, y'all. If you are catching the replay, just put hashtag replay. If you don't see a red box right there, that's you catching that replay. Stacy Neal, is it Aiken? I see you. You are the first comment that I saw. So you went Happy Mail today. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. I'm going to go a little crazy today. Stack 1 of colors. Stack 2 of colors. I'll scoot the desk back here in a second. Good afternoon, everybody. Bold is the key word. Sharon says she's at work. Well, I'm at work too with y'all, but you may just have to turn your volume down. But we're going to do something. I honestly came on here thinking I was going to do basic black and white, but I changed my own mind. So let me scoot you back so that you guys can see everything. First thing that I'm going to do, and I should have done this before, but I thought, why not show you what I do whenever I check to make sure that my paste is the right consistency. So some of these I haven't used in a while. Like guava, I haven't used in a while. I just open it up, and then I'm going to stir it. It's a little on the thick side, so I'm going to spray a little bit of distilled water in here just to make sure that before I go to use it, that it is a smooth, creamy, dreamy consistency. Or you probably don't really know what creamy, dreamy consistency is, but it's like a yogurt sour cream-like consistency. And I do use distilled or purified water in my jars because I have found that if you use tap water in them, it starts to grow like hairy, fuzzy green things, which you don't want. Okay? Hey, everybody! April Walls. I've got your paintbrushes. April 1 are free paintbrushes. So those are going to go out tomorrow. So I just like to stir it. So you will know, y'all, whenever it is getting to the right consistency. And this is how I also judge, is that it won't be, first of all, it's not going to be as thick. And 2, like, it won't take a lot of, like, muscle. Not that it takes a lot of muscle to stir, but if you know, you know. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Is everybody with me there? Do I scrape the lid? This one, no. But because I store my paste upside down in my drawer, yes. Sometimes when I open them, a lot of the paste is in the lid. And so, yes, I just put it right back into my jar. People have thoughts or comments about storing your paste upside down. That's really, in my opinion, the only thing that is an issue, but it's really not an issue. It's just easier for me to see the color. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Barbara. You turned your volume up so no one interrupts you. You crack me up, girl. Okay, so my white is like barely there. So, guess what that means? I get the privilege of opening up a new jar because I think we're going to do both sides of this. So give me a second. I know you're probably like, come on, lady, get with it. So we know the white's going to be good because it's going to be brand new. Cherry's good. I'm going to use the color of the month, which is Disco. I've got Dune. Hey, Donna. Dune is good. Eucalyptus should be good. Yes. Yes. Tanya. Hello. Storm is good. Saffron. Like, can you believe all these colors? I'm not going to use black. Well, we might use black towards the end. But anyways, enough with that. But I just wanted to check them. And we're going to use this. This is called Bold Poppy. Y'all, can you imagine what like you can do with this. Like, holy smokes. So we're going to use this. And I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the bag. Hopefully everybody can see. Hey, Juanita and Luis, how are y'all? So I'm going to put this over here to the side. And we're going to have to fuzz this because it is sticky. It's reusable. This is a silk screen right here, anywhere that you see white. So this can be used over and over and over as long as you take good care of it. Okay, we're also going to use our brand new surface. It's called Out of the Box. And it's pretty awesome. It does come with the wood grain insert. This is 12 by 18. I'm not going to use this one today. I'm going to use the reusable surface, which you'll just, it's already in the cart, but this is black on one side, white on the other. So let me find my scissors. Hit the heart button for me if you would be so kind and just say, hey. Hey, Ruth. Me too, Ruth. I cannot wait. Hi, Marilee. Remind you of the 60s. Yes, Barbara. What wonderful creation are we making today? We're doing this up. We're doing this up well. Okay, let me just slide this out. Hold on. More cardboard for me. Love cardboard. Y'all, the struggle's real with me and plastic here lately. What is the deal? There we go. There we go. So we're going to use the black side. Okay, this is called our boutique finish. Reusable. It's like a chalkboard. Black side, white side. We're going to use the black side. And I think I'm going to turn it over and do a really basic design with black. Okay, so I'm going to save my cardboard. We're going to throw this away. First thing is first. We're going to move all of our colors out of the way. And we're going to peel this transfer right off the backer sheet. That is the white. White on one side, yellowish on the other side. That's the backer sheet. And we are just going to maybe grab this. I'm going to flip it over so that I don't get it stuck to itself. And I'm just going to lay it right here on my fuzzing cloth. Okay, again, this is the backer sheet. I'm going to set it aside and we're just going to fuzz this. All right. This is a fuzzing cloth right here. That is also in the supply list whenever you type the word bold down below in the comments. Okay. No, Donna, I am done cooking this week, girlfriend. I am actually, they're doing something at the high school for the 6th graders that are soon to be 6th graders and soon to be 8th graders, I think, or seniors or something. So my girlfriend and I are going to go to that, and then we're going to go have dinner all by ourselves. No husbands, no kids. They're on their own for dinner tonight. But thanks for asking. But it's funny you asked that. This morning, the boys always ask what's for dinner, and Zach said, well, your mom's not cooking, so there's that. That's fine. I won't even be here anyway, so y'all are on your own. But yeah, that's my plan. So, applying lint to the back, super, super important, y'all. These are sticky, especially when they're brand spanking new, as this one is. This is called Bold Poppy, 12 by 18. It's going to fit perfectly on our board. Okay, so now that I'm going to like maneuver and get all my stuff together, I just took it and folded it to where the sticky side is facing out. And I'm going to grab my surface and we are going to lay this down. We're just going to center it, okay, right on top of this surface. And I'm going to, actually, I should have shown you this. I typically like to work from the center, pressing out to push away all of those air pockets or air bubbles. Okay, can y'all see okay? Yes, exactly, Michelle. Zach is on his own. I don't care what he eats, but have at it. All right, so I see a few little things sitting here in my screen. I'm just going to grab those. Most likely they were from the fuzzing cloth that ended up on the ground. Not sure how that happened. But I want to make sure that I don't have anything touching, what is the word? Like I want to make sure that all of the silk screen around it is sealed. Okay, and I've got to get some of my supplies here because we're going to use a few different things. So let me grab my bag here. We're going to use a multi-tool. Got a mini squeegee. This is a small squeegee, so this is small, this is a mini, and this is a multi-tool. But wait, y'all, there's more. Then we have an itty-bitty one. Look at that. We have lots of things. So I'm going to grab those things and possibly grab a few squeegees that I've cut up. I've even cut up the mini squeegee before. I'm just going to grab a bunch because I have a lot of colors that we're going to use. Now, if you have one squeegee, all you need to do is grab a wipe and wipe it off in between your different colors. Okay? Who's ready? Y'all ready? It's about time that lady on the screen starts doing something. That's me. All right, here we go. Hey, hey. All right, so I have there's no right or wrong way to do this. I'm just going to start, I'm going to start on one side and go to the other because we're going to have to peel this up as we go, but something is calling for me to do this thing, whatever that thing is, in yellow. Maybe even white. Maybe white. Hi, Regina. Okay, so I'm going to start. This is a fairly larger flower. I'm just going to start with my mini squeegee here. Now, this is going to be something that I take my time because I want to try my best not to get the white and the silk screen that's next to it where I'm going to put a different color. So that's whenever those different tools and different sizes of squeegees really come in handy. So sit back, relax, go get your popcorn. We're going to do this up big, y'all. This has really, like, this transfer right here, like, brings me joy. Something about it. And the possibilities, they're really endless as far as what colors you could, you could really do this, like, for any season. In my opinion, you could make it Halloween colors, you could make it Christmas colors, you could make it Easter colors, whatever, you do you. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Maybe it's more of a spring thing for you. Okay, so I've got all the white. Now, I do have some excess that I'm going to pick up and then slide that white into the jar and just put my squeegee over there in the lid. Okay, while I have this here, really quickly, I'm going to grab my saffron, which is a very retro, in my opinion, yellow mustard color. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and peel it up to release the paste from the screen because I do not want this drying in the screen as I work. So I'm going to lift it. Look at that, y'all. That's bold, right? Bold and the beautiful. Isn't that a, didn't that used to be a, what do you call those drama day shows? Soap opera? Okay, that's done. Oh, what are we going to do over here? There's like leaves and stuff. We could do some in green, but honestly, like, I'm not going to worry about if it's a leaf or not. I'm just going to use whatever colors I want. Like, leaves to most people mean green, right? Not today. Not today. Well, maybe right now on this section. I take that back. But, and you could do different greens. We have lots of greens. All right, let's set that there. Then I'm going to take, let's do some blue. Why not? Hi, Zach. What are you doing, Zach? Are you cleaning your machine? I thought you were busy. All right, so here is the detail tool. So this is the skinnier squeegee that I'm using right now. Ooh, yeah. We're getting brave here, y'all. Now I'm going to grab the multi-tool because this is a little bit wider. I think Zach will like this project because it's going to have lots and lots of color. And if everything goes as planned, I might do the other side of this board in black, just to show you the black and white version that I originally was going to do, y'all. Okay, so there's that. Let me grab the detail tool again because I've got a little spot right here that needs to be done. All right, let's lift. So see, it's going to take a little bit to do this if you want to do multiple colors. Y'all see that? Now, I'm going to press down where I lifted up. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Jenny. This is the new out-of-the-box frame. It's a 12 by 18. So these are kind of like colors over here. Or like, what is this? Flowers. Stems. I don't know. Designs. So I'm just going to continue that right there. Now, if you want to blend colors, by all means do it, because that will just give it another level of detail. Like if you wanted to blend some of this over here by the yellow and the white, go for it. And this is a chalkboard surface. It's called our boutique surface. So whenever I'm sick of looking at this, I'll just take it off. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to press down where I lift it up, and I'm going to hop over here. Now there's itty bitty tiny flowers that kind of look like, I don't even know. I'm not a flower person, but I'm going to use Disco. Disco is our color of the month, and if you purchase $75 subtotal on my website, you will have the ability to unlock it to purchase. So we're going to do these little bitty guys in Disco because we can, right? It's our masterpiece. Now, have y'all seen these like bold, like I went on to, like I use Pinterest a lot for just everyday stuff in the home, recipes, obviously, the one that I botched last night. But this is pretty popular on there, at least in my, they call it the algorithm of Pinterest that shows me what's going on or what's popular. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. So have y'all seen these? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so let's lay this back down. Press where we didn't go. Okay. Now, what other colors do we have? We have, let's do some coral. Hey, hey. Me neither, Delora. Thanks, Jenny. 12 by 18, Vicki. That is the size of this. All right, so we're going to do this over here in Guava. Now, this project right here is fun to me because, I mean, all of my projects are fun, but this one, like I said, it brings me joy because you can just take all of these flowers and make them any color you want. So we're going to go with the big leaf in guava. Why not? Drag that all the way down. Get the stem. And then we'll lift it up and release our paste. And I absolutely love that we have a 12 by 18 surface now that is, what is the word? Not frugal, y'all. That opposite. Like, it's not expensive. Okay, let's lift this up. Wow, look at that. Y'all, this is like really cool. All right, then we've got this big old flower over here, but I'm going to come back over here and work on this side. And we're going to add a little bit of cherry to this mix. We still need to lift and release the ink as we go. So Deb is asking if we were to put this, I guess like on a textile, Deb, and use our ink, which is permanent. The ink takes longer to dry. And I don't think you would need to lift it like you see me doing. I think you'd be okay because it takes a lot longer to dry. Okay, I am going to go ahead and lift right there, lay it back down, and then we're going to do this leafy thing. And let's put this one in Dune. So let me grab one of my little squeegees here. And if there's a section that you don't end up liking your color palette or the one color that you put there, you can always take the transfer all the way off and like take off that section just by applying some water and your paste scraper, which I did put in the supply list. All right, now we're gonna go back in with our color of the month, Disco, because we have some more of these little flowers here. Okay. Lift. You'll see that? Lay it back down. Press wherever you have not added chalk paste to. Okay, now I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little bit of guava on my hand. Just don't mind me, okay? I'm just having fun. It's afternoon fun. I'm just going to blending these colors over here. Not the Disco, but the guava, the cherry, and the Dune. Let me see if it did anything. Oh, yes. I cannot wait to show you guys that. Okay. You have to wait for the surprise. All right. I feel like I need some more colors, believe it or not. What are we missing? What about, do we have any, oh, we could use a sage. Let's use sage. More squeegees. Berry, ooh, yeah. Yes, Cheryl, this is definitely a paste and pull. Absolutely. Okay, we'll do that one there. Let's do that one there. Okay, I'm gonna run out of room, but hold the phone because I have an idea. I'm gonna take a darker green. Y'all, I'm having the time of my life. Sorry if I'm not talking. Ooh, I need to get Barry out. Yes. It's coming to life. Okay, I think we need a pink as well. Hey, hey, y'all. Thanks for hopping on, y'all. Hit the heart button for me if you don't mind. Hold on. Eucalyptus for those. We need some. Ooh, I'm gonna grab Marvelous. Marvelous. What's that? Let's do this Marvelous. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. Way up here at the tippy top. Okay. So we have so far, friends. Look at that. I am so loving this. Okay, so I missed that right there. Let me grab some eucalyptus. And this guy right here, we're gonna do, let's have a blue flower. Think we might end up having every color known to man on this frame here. This is Lakeshore. Let me grab some Colonial Blue. Just stuck my whole hand in it. Thanks, y'all. All right, let's do Dune. I am out of room. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Alrighty. Now we're about 50% of the way finished. Now, we're getting to the big flowers, like huge. Like holy cow huge. Should we do this one right here in berry? Or what about wisteria? Wisteria is our lighter. Should we go berry or wisteria, y'all? I don't know. I know, right? Wisteria, berry. For the big one. Okay, I do think we need more yellow, or maybe we go yellow. Okay, I don't need the gray. Both? Okay, Deb. Got you, girl. Noted. Noted. Should have known you were going to say that. All right, let's do this here. Okay, so let's take this excess off. Bring this all the way over here. You know, it's crazy. Like, what do we call this? Y'all, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's not boho. Is it eclectic? No. I don't know. I've thought about changing my home decor to very, like, big, bold colors. Then I'm like, man, that would require a lot of work. I'm going to add some Sunnyside just to random spots. Okay. Gypsy or hippie? All right, what did we decide? Oh, yeah, both. Both purples. Oh, it's so pretty, y'all. I'm in love. All right, so on the flower, where our purple's going to be, right here, right? This is what we said. Let me just make sure my silk screen is pressed around the flower. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I have two squeegees here. We're going to do this right. So I've got my berry. I've got my wisteria. I'm going to start with the darker on the outside. Just like so. I gotta move kind of quickly because I forgot to check the consistency of this paste before we started using it, and it's a little bit on the drier side. So very quickly, we're gonna hop over here. I'm gonna add the wisteria, which is the lighter of the two. And then I'm just going to take it and drag it all the way into the center. And then I'm going to grab some white and just finger paint. Swirl it. Okay. Holy cow. Let's go this side. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Y'all see that? Linda, what is the poppy? Is that the center? Is this the poppy? I don't know. We're not playing by the rules today. Okay? This is a no rule zone today. All right, so now we have another bold flower here. Oh gosh, y'all, I don't even know. I love it. We need to incorporate some white, I think. Maybe we'll do the white over here. So I'm going to change my original saying and work side to side. I'm going to hop over here just to see. Hit the heart button, y'all. Type in the word bold. This transfer is called Bold Poppy. We even have one that's called Bold Daisy. I believe that's the name of it. Linda, I'm going to make this one red. Is that okay? Me too, Lorena. Poppy by the yellow. What is poppy, y'all? What is the poppy? I don't know. Oh, that? Is that the flower? I don't know. Y'all teach me. Red on the bigger flower right here. in the center. The poppy is red. I don't know what's happening. Okay. I need another squeegee. Poppies are red. It's a red color. Red on this one. Okay. Red on this one. Okay, shoot. I gotta peel this up. Hold on. All right. Red on this one. It's a big, flat, round flower. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right, so you said red. Let me grab it. Coffee. That's okay. It's okay. All right, let's do this one. We'll do this one in cherry. I need some coffee. Y'all are funny. All right, finish this poppy. I'm gonna have to go Google it and learn all about it whenever I'm done. Okay, pick all this excess up. Okay, that was a lot. Dream car would be pretty, yes. Put some black right here. Okay. Let me go into my jar of non-existent black. Like this. Okay. You learned how to paint them? That's awesome. All right, let's peel this up. Oh my goodness, look at that. Y'all are so smart. So helpful. All right, let's lay this down. Press around the screen that we have not touched. Okay, I'm gonna add some green over here. Whoops. Add something. What color should our last big flower be? Right here. Right there. All right, let's go in with some dark green. Just when I thought I wasn't going to use that many colors, y'all. Do we need a pink flower? Well, I did pink right there. Just kidding. Okay, there's that. We've got, let's go back, switch over to our eucalyptus. Papaya orange. I've got orange peel, hay pumpkin, papaya. Oh wait, papaya is orange, right? Duh. Okay. I'm all over the place. Okay, let's lift. Grab from the center if you can. I have a little bit of a bleed, but we're going to fix that whenever we're finished. Because I did not push my silk screen down. All right, let me grab papaya. I know, right, Delora? So this is papaya. This is, hold Hold on. Papaya's at the bottom. Middle one is Hey Pumpkin. Top one is Orange Peel. Y'all sit on that and tell me. Okay, I'm going to do the disco over here for a second. These are different flowers, but they are small and it will really... Well, I just went over the leaves in disco, so there's that. Whatever. Hold on. We're gonna try something. So I am, yes, because I went over some of the leaves in disco. I didn't want them to be there or to be that color, so I just took a wipe really quickly and wiped it off. It's that easy. Okay, what orange did y'all decide? Hi, Autumn. Ooh, y'all are saying Orange Peel. Okay, so we've got saffron right next to it, though. That's my only concern. So I think we're going to have to go bright. Don't y'all? Which in this case would be Orange Peel. So thanks, Donna, for the reminder. If you guys want the supplies for this, type in the word bold. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. So this is a poppy too, right? Any flat flowers a poppy? I don't know. I just need to go research and educate myself. And y'all, you can put this design on a shirt. I think we're going to do a shirt. Pillows, blankets, like holy cow. Lots and lots of things would be great for this. No, I don't want to darken it because it will be too much like saffron. Yes. Looks good, right? Okay, we're almost finished. We just have a few more leaves over here that we're going to put in. We need to add some more blue. If I was a blue squeegee, oh yeah, right here. Let's use our multi-tool. I love this so much. Thanks, Sharon. Like, I just want to go make a whole bunch of these, to be honest.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, we're having fun, man. Isn't this pretty? Okay. Oh my gosh! Okay. Let me find a spot to put this down. Hold on, y'all. And lay that there. And we're going to clean this up while this just kind of does its thing here. Dries. All of that. Isn't that awesome, Donna? Y'all have got to get this transfer. Bold Poppy. Bold Poppy. And it's on the reusable surface. And it is brand new, 12 by 18. Do y'all want to see what the back looks like with black only? It won't take as long, I promise. I just want to see. I want to see what the back in black. Because the back side of this is white. Yes. I am in love So if y'all have a second, you want to hang around while I just dry this quickly and flip it over, and we'll do the back side in one color. Let me just make some room because I'm out. I'm out of room, y'all. So I just put all of my goodies here in this cup, and then I just take that to the sink and I just clean them, and then lay them on like a dish drying mat to dry. Where is my berry lid? What is happening? You could watercolor the pattern, yes. Okay, I have time for y'all any day. Let me just put this up really quick and we'll flip it over and we'll do black paste on the white background. Okay, let me put all these away. Please hold. This is a favorite for sure. Now, I'm going to show you how we're going to clean this right here and this right here. You hear the dog? She's in here fluffing up the carpet. All right, let me see if I have enough black velvet paste. I'm going to keep my small squeegee out. Throw this away. And we're going to dry it. And then I'm going to clean up those two areas. Okay? But I'm going to need my detail tool, so let me grab that from the water and just clean it off. Here's in the house. Y'all hit the heart button for me. I hope your day is fantastic. Super fantastic. Kira, you're good. It's not going to fluff anymore, or at all. So right here, see that red stripe right there? My transfer hit this edge of the flower and then like skipped the leaf and ended up over there. And then I've got this bleed right here that we'll fix. But I want to make sure it's dry because it's a lot easier to remove if it's dry. This purple is amazing. All right, let's do this. Still a little wet, but what I've noticed is that if you take the end of your detail tool, oh, look at that. So right here, can't see it because of the light. You see that little piece right there? What I do is take this little point from the detail tool and just scratch it off. Now, this little spot is probably big enough that I could just take a wipe to it. But if you had like smaller bleeds, that comes in handy. Okay, so let me clean this up right here on the side with my wipe. And then go in and clean up the rest of this. Remember, reusable surfaces, perfect for cleaning your air bubble spillage. All right, I'm going to set that aside. And we're going to grab our transfer and clean it really quick. Q-tips, yes. Okay, so I've got my transfer. It is fairly large. 12 by 18, so I grabbed both of my mats. I have two of them in here. Just for the sake of doing my best not to make a mess, I'm going to put some water in here. Barbara, that's one thing I need to keep in here is Q-tips. So let's clean this off. Just by spraying water. Much easier though, y'all, to take it to the sink. You could even take it to your shower, like if you have a tile shower. Or not plastic. I don't know the other name of what I'm trying to say. But like probably not if you have, is it stone? You could just put it on there, or even like the shower door. You could clean it that way as well. Just let the water drip on it, and then just take your board eraser like I have here in my hand. This is what it is. And just clean it off. All right, so let me get this nice and clean because we're going to flip our sign over and put just black velvet paste on the back side. All right, let me spray it again. Tiny little bleed by the purple. Yeah, probably. Porcelain. Yeah, that's what I think. I do. Yes, I have, Deb. I didn't even think to use that on the surface. I always use that one with my wood cutouts. But absolutely, you could do that. All right, so some of the paste sat here for quite a while, so it's kind of gunked up throughout the transfer. So I'm just kind of scrubbing it a little bit, not too hard. But what we're going to do next is flip this over, and we're going to clean the sticky side. Okay. So let's flip it over. And all that paste went through the back. So we're going to clean it. Same thing. Spray my thing. What is the product under the ragtag carrot? That was from our, what was that, y'all? January craft box. Anybody that was in the craft box? Dora, I think you got it. So it is kind of a process to clean the bigger transfers if you're not at a sink. But let me tell y'all, if you take this to the sink, it is so much easier and so much quicker. I just want to make sure I do it right because we're going to use it really quick. Otherwise, I would have taken it to the sink. Thanks, Deb. The things behind it. Oh, those little boxes? So that was a project I did many moons ago when I first started doing tutorials on the page here. Those are Dollar Tree crates. And it was something that I absolutely fell in love with. And it's been sitting up on a shelf here in my craft room for quite some time. And when we were cleaning the other day, I was like, just get rid of it. And Zach's like, no. That is very cute, and it's a statement piece. Well, it's more than a statement piece. There's a lot to it, but it's like, no, we're not throwing that away. So that is Dollar Tree crates. And then I just took paint sticks and put mini buffalo plaid on it, and then just decorated with little knickknacks inside the boxes. So, okay. Fuzzing cloth is where? Right here. So we're going to fuzz it again because I just removed all of, and I did a terrible job at cleaning this off. We remove the fuzz anytime that we clean it. So we need to fuzz it again. What was the switch for the monthly craft permission for? Jana, I'm not sure what you're talking about. What was the switch? So starting in January, it was more of a subscription where we charge your card automatically. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Janet, you're probably talking about something we talked about in the VIP group. Maybe. I don't know. Send me a message. Craft box, probably. Hi, Marianne. Just wait, y'all. We're going to do this very basic, but I think it's going to be a very bold statement. All right, here we go. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my fuzzing cloth here. And we're going to take our board. Look what we just made. Hit the heart button if you love it. I think so too, Deb. Janet, just send me a message and we can chat about it. It doesn't happen just yet. Okay, I'm just making sure this is dry before I flip it over. So I'm going to keep it on my fuzzing cloth so that it doesn't like scratch up on my desk. Okay, so we're going to line this up again. Good enough. Now, this one that I do in black velvet, this one will get taken to the sink. Otherwise, I'm going to have a major mess on my hand with the black velvet. Okay. I need more black for this. So let me grab it. And here we go. Let's do this. Yes, agreed. Just got off work. It's okay, y'all. There's always a replay. All right, so I'm going to work side to side and just take the black velvet across the entire thing instead of doing different colors. Now remember, this is the one insert that you can purchase that is reusable. So you can use this frame or this surface many, many times. You just got to remove your paste. The paste does dry hard. And the only way to get paste off of a surface is a friction and some water. So I'm picking up all of my excess and just bringing it over here where I haven't put my chalk paste yet. Grabbing a little bit more. And then we are finished. Besides the dry time, right? Okay, let me just make sure I got all of the edges good to go. I've got a lot of squeegees to clean. There we go. Yeah, it sure is. All right, lift it up. Pull from either both sides, both corners, or from the center. Oh my goodness. Bold Poppy. Very nice black and white. That is gorgeous. Very plain Jane. What do y'all think? Let me know. I'm going to dry it and then we're going to slide it into our frame and see what that brown frame does for it. This is so cool, y'all. Yes, I love the black and white myself. Like, I could do wallpaper like this. I might just be changing up my entire house decor. Home decor. Oh, I just love this so much. This is so cute. Just stuck my hand in all of that black paste. So tell me, y'all, is this a transfer that you would, like, brave? Would you try it? Would you do it? Yes, Cheryl, I am putting in double-sided. Me too, Lorena. Make sure you get it, girl. It's a lot of fun. Just want to make sure it's dry before we add the frame to it. Yes, Nancy, absolutely. That's kind of why I wanted to try it. Just because my house is very, like, neutrals. Like, our cabinets are black. We have, like, black, gray, white countertops. We have, like, gray tile, beige furniture, like, brown table. Like, it's very neutral. But I don't know, that the other side of this brings me a lot of joy, gives me a lot of inspiration. So the reason I want to make sure that this is 100% dry is because when we go to slide it in there, I don't want to accidentally hit it and then it smear. But this has been fun, y'all. I love trying new things. Going out of my comfort zone. This was going out of my comfort zone right there. So if you're just hopping on, you want to go back and see all the colors that we used, you certainly can. On the replay. Okay, we're almost done. I think it's safe to say that it should be good. All right, let me find the frame. Here it is. All right. Whoa. Just making sure that it's dry. How amazing is that? Like, obviously, you would want to hang it the other way, but see how it just slides out? So this is the color side. We used probably 20 different chalk paste colors. Hit the heart button if you love it. Type in the word bold, B-O-L-D. This is the color side. So pretty. And this right here, these little flowers are our color of the month. Disco. And then this is the black and white side. Yes, Cheryl, this is the biggest drop-in outside the box, out of the box. So which side do you like best? Black and white or color? I think it's so very pretty. I think I'm going to stare at it all day long. All right, y'all. Be good. We'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all.